Nou, het wordt heel even kijken hoe dat we live zijn en waar. Ik kan het nu nergens vinden, dus dat is vreemd. Ah. Oké. Die zie ik nu dus wel. En dan zit nu dus live. Dan moet je naar de live dingen gaan. Dan zie je live het Restream. Ik weet nog niet hoe ik die moet aanpassen. Maar ik drop nu daar in de chat in ieder geval de link. Even kijken of ik die ook vast kan zetten. Okidoki staat vast. En dat is dus gedaan. Eens even kijken, nou, die heb ik ook te woord gestaan. En eens even kijken hoe ik dit dan zo kan kijken. Oké, die staan erop. Checkie. Kan ik horen? Ja. Even kijken, nou. Oh, er zit wel een delay op van flink wat, maar het werkt. En ja, we zijn even Restream aan het uittesten. Eens even kijken. Dan moet ik die dus zo kunnen delen. Zo. Dat heb ik niet gebeurd. Nou, dan kan ik dit zien. Helemaal prima. Oké, daar is ook een vertraging. Nou, we zijn in ieder geval live. Eventjes een test. En daarna gaan we lekker ontspannen, want dit is nog niet echt ontspannen. horen. Ik heb nu in ieder geval alles aan. Dan zal ik even ja, dat is nog wel een klein beetje. Waar zit avond. Good evening. En waar kan ik nu de bijdrage zien? Hier zijn we terug. Oké. Het eerste ding die we kunnen testen. Toegevoegd. Oh, die kan ik ook showen. En ja, ik zal even de muziek uitzetten. En dan doen we even de stemtest. Of je me nu beter kan horen als ik gewoon zonder muziek wat zeg. Is dan de stem beter? Want het kan natuurlijk wel gewoon weer hetzelfde probleem zijn. Wat StreamYard ook heeft van meerdere. Daarom zoek ik eigenlijk ook een streamingsplatform waar de audio, waar je dus gewoon goed muziek mee kunt streamen. En anders, als ik dat helemaal anders moet regelen, dan het enige wat ik dan zou kunnen doen, maar ik weet niet of dat, ja natuurlijk, ik heb waarschijnlijk een betere condensatormicrofoon en die dan via de Home Studio, maar ja, het gaat toch door dezelfde laptop, dus ik betwijfel of die dan, en dan heb je nog dat de geshared audio van dus, in dit geval YouTube, maar ja, ik zou deze ook natuurlijk zachter kunnen zetten, maar dan denk ik dat ik heel wat. Even kijken of mijn stem nu gewoon normaal blijft, maar ik denk dat het het programmeren is van de audiobanen. En er zitten geen muren tussen, dus die kunnen lekker verstrikt raken in elkaar en elkaar belemmeren. Maar het kan ook zijn, mocht de audio ervoor zorgen dat de microfoon gaat klippen, maar zou eigenlijk niet mogen. Oeps, nu heb ik op het verkeerde knopje gedrukt. Nee, want hier is ook inderdaad alleen maar mute. Nu is het goed. En wat vind je van de luidheid van de muziek zo? Is het aannemelijk om dan te luisteren? Of, ja, hoe moet ik het zeggen? Niet aannemelijk, maar fatsoenlijk. Dat ik gewoon wat kan praten en dan heb je toch nog een beetje de ontspannen muziek. En dat is eigenlijk een beetje de cocktail die we zoeken. En ja, het kan natuurlijk zijn dat als je de bogen, de ups en de downbogen van het geluid volgt, als je door volume breder worden. Oké, dan laten we dit. Nou, ons. Dat gaan we dan maar doen. Nou, dan zullen we ook maar eventjes weer naar TikTok gaan. En ja, ik weet niet of hier ook een backyard mogelijk is. Of dat je, weet je wel, zo'n stream aan kan maken. Want ik zie dit pas op het moment van live gaan. Maar het plannen, dan moet ik nog een beetje uitvinden hoe dat moet. Maar goed, nu hebben we in ieder geval toch nog muziek. We kunnen de stem eraan toevoegen. En een alternatief voor streaming. So, welcome. We are doing a test now with Restream, but we have the music, we have the microphone balanced out. So we are going to continue with relaxing, and I can see your comments. So let me see if I type a message, if you can see my comment. Yeah. So I just said hi. So if that's visible, I can read comments of Olaf. So then we are set to talk about how to relax and the importance of that. And I think in the end times that we are at, and also being on TikTok and listening to the struggles of people, and these are not just normal basic struggles, no, these are struggles of traumas, of major you almost cannot imagine the darkness. Okay. It's all good on the headphones. That's what we need. And we need people with a little bit longer attention span. So, you know, if you want to be helpful and help people to relax and help people to heal, there are efforts, you know, and the first effort to do is to start with the inner path. You start researching your own soul, researching your own spirit, researching what's inside of you, what needs attention to heal. And I've did many years practicing, and basically as a child I did grow up with it, and as best as I can I stand with the source, and I've worked for different organizations in which I learned a lot. Also, I learned to take the responsibility to speak out on social media, on YouTube. One channel got deleted, and honestly, there was so much good stuff with one of the greatest philosophers of these times, Therianos, Hank, and other people. So we do our best, but if people do not want to start with themselves to process their trauma, and you know, the matrix is served by traumatized people. Okay, I said it. Why do I say that? Because people are kept in fear by war, and That's why they let wars sprout and keep masses of people in fear. Like how easy it was to get masses of people in India and Pakistan into fear by just a few bombs, and that's how they control with fear tactics. Yes, there is only a nuclear threat when the nuclear plant or the nuclear bomb will explode. Before, there is no nuclear threat. So it's best to have that in mind when it happened and not before, because then it are just most likely empty threats like we are listening to since the war of Ukraine has started. I'm going to take myself some water, and I hope that you practice in the meanwhile some breathing techniques deeply in through your nose and deeply out through your mouth. And bring down the heart rate and let the energy flow through your body. So here we are again. So let me see if I can gather some people on YouTube or on TikTok, in which I must say busyness is much more than hair. But you always poo-poo. So 14 and 15 of May. Oh, so I cannot drop a lyric. Oh, oh yeah. There was this Dutch songs and a lot of yeah. I'm not going to talk about it. Um, amazing. Okay, so let's empty the thoughts. And it's really difficult when you have a drive to help others. But if you want to help others, You need to make them understand that it's like this: help me helping you. But anyways, let's look what we have here. So, and let's see. Oh God. Let me maybe this is no, nothing. Maybe. Oops. Let me do that. Kaboom! Just like that. We are live on TikTok. So, the bigger the group that we can relax with, but we also need to understand that in society, we see these illnesses coming actually related because we don't relax enough. So we see a lot of increase of burnouts and other mental problems due to stress and actually taking too much than you actually can. So we need to understand that it's a necessity to relax probably multiple times a day. So waking up and starting with it is a very good idea. And also in the evening or during the day, taking your time to relax and then search for source that you can get close to in any religion or spirituality that you think fits you. So in this, the truth is relative to the religion that you practice or the spirituality that you practice. But it should be possible that it does not matter through which religion you filter this information, but you need to relax with any other religion or spirituality. There is only one difference, and that is you choose the path of light or you choose the path of darkness. So, if you want to make it more heavy in life, you choose darkness and greed and all the bad stuff. And if you want enlightenment, that it's not so heavy, you choose the enlightened path. Neither path will be without struggles. That's never a promise. Every struggle is a lesson for each person to overcome, to grow. And in this, I've learned by nature, no pain, no gain. So growing muscles, you will have pain and then you gain. The same is with your spirit. You need to purify your spiritual body, and thus your physical body is purified. And there is not only a physical pain, but also a mental pain. For example, if you had experienced trauma. When you process your trauma, yeah, you can cry. Same as you trying to nail the nail in the wood, and you think, oh, I got it going on this, man, and you go faster and you slam harder, and then the one time that you hit on your thumb, and you also cry from pain. So I have chosen the path of light. So already I know that not everybody will be happy of that. For example, the ones that chose the path of darkness. Or they can leave immediately because they can follow their own. But anyways, on both sides, you are allowed to relax. So, especially for the traumatized people, and we know that on social media, uh, victims of sexual abuse or physical abuse in youth care and also in other circumstances are now heavily the topic on social media. And, you know, I believe even if it's difficult for them, probably, but they also need to relax, to heal, to have a safe space where that topic is not the main topic, but the main topic is relax, control your heartbeat, do your breathing techniques, and heal. Start the inner processes inside yourself to free yourself from trauma, to free yourself from fear. Don't be afraid. Really important. So, if you think, open your mind before, always free yourself from fear. And then be aware when you open your mind. You're not going to open your mind to everything and anything. No, you're going to be selective, one thought at a time. And you need to choose it. It must be positive, okay. A positive thought, there you go. What would that positive thought be? I'm going to enjoy myself in nature today. Okay, put it on a piece of paper. So let the sunlight kiss your skin. I'm going to ground Mother Nature with the core, the center of Mother Earth. And I let roots grow to the center of Mother Earth. And if needed, that I'm so angry after hearing all these stories of abuse, I'm going to dig a hole and I write on a piece of paper my anger. And then I give it to Mother Earth and I let Mother Earth take care of it. And there was one time I really needed to do that. I really needed to do that because I didn't know anymore. I couldn't control my anger. And then you start to be destructive. So when you understand that you are destructive, then it's the best to put it on a piece of paper and let Mother Earth take care of it. And that is just helpful to let the negativity go. let the negativity go. And you need to do that sincerely. And sometimes I needed to put something on a piece of paper and then I burned it. So other people have learned to put their worries in the hands of the creator of the source. Also a good thing to do. And when I was studying and learning on the enlightened path, I became, by choice, a non-violent, peaceful man. And even in a violent situation, I put my hands together and I said to Sue Creator, please allow me not to use violence. I will not use violence. But I needed to take responsibility for something. So I either could go out of the way of it, but nothing hurt me. That's a very beautiful experience. So that's by choice, people can choose to become a peaceful man, to become non-violent. That does not mean that you do not get angry. It does mean that you are not going to allow your anger to become destructive. So also in martial arts, if you study the spirit of martial arts, and I think it's best documented in Japan, they have also many more masters. So when you read the Book of Peace of Mohirei Ueshiba, I think I'm going to use that book in another session to quoting, or you read about Miyamoto Musashi. His biography was documented, and we have the Dutch translation of it because the origin was in Japanese, and I cannot read Japanese that well. Like if I read the first character, I'm thinking like, what does these three vertical stripes mean? And here's a little box with a cross in it, and some more stripes over there. So, you know, to read the whole book like that, yeah, you can go quickly. I don't understand. I don't understand. I cannot read this and this and this and this. So happy it was in Dutch. Or you read the Book of the Five Rings, and then you understand, you know, the spirit, and that the best fighters have their heart at peace. Thank you, Yella. So have your heart at peace, your mind at peace. And when you relax first and you take all the problems that are coming to you at that day, and you think, I'm going to sharpen my mind like a sword. So you are focused. You are focused and aware. So you sense the problem coming before it enters your door. You already know what to do. So even if it's violent, you can turn that into peace. Just spread love, light, and healing. And sometimes say thank you. So recently I chose to do these somewhat guided meditations because if we see that the world is getting more stressed, more war, more violence, more negativity, all the good people need to stand up and go live and say, let's relax. Because if you are relaxed, that for example, Olaf had received, you will be at peace. You will be at peace. And if you are so relaxed, your mind will not even think about you. You are too relaxed to get angry, actually. And then you laugh like, now I'm able to laugh again. And maybe 30 minutes now, I'm focusing on trying to get into a relaxed state. But before, I was listening to stories from people that are traumatized, and that's heavy. So that's not so funny. That makes you angry sometimes. So now is again focus on relax. So you need to switch, and it's best not to consume too much negativity at once for hours and hours and hours. Keep that small. So we are always going to have the problem and not double it. So yeah, that's a good thing. Have the problems that you have and let go. Know that you are worth it. So people that intentionally trying to make your life miserable, let them go. People that cannot help you, let them go. There's people that choose not to connect with you, let them go. Eventually, you will find the people, and those will be a few because the more you rise, you will rise above the masses. And yes, you are able to rise like a phoenix, and then you are flying above the storms, and you will be saved. But I practice unselfish behavior. So you have compassion for other people. I'm just here for the one that needs it. Maybe is struggling with something. And maybe it's just breaking through the loneliness. But on my own, I'm not even alone. There are too many beings around me to be alone. And all the love that I can feel and experience. And I hope that the light travels to you, even using this because you are on a distance. So, one woman inspired me, Frankie. You only need to look in the camera with your gaze, and people will feel it. But yeah, I'm not too much fancying the camera. And yeah, on TikTok, you need to show your face, or else I don't know what it's going to do. but it's not busy. And I think, is everybody in a hurry on TikTok or something? So, when do we find a collective moment to relax, to meditate, to contemplate, to talk about all the good stuff? But yeah, drama is probably more addictive. But if you truly feel what I feel by practicing gratitude for the divine light that I can give to others, so it's not really attracting. So on the spot, it will be only my surroundings. So relax, take the time to relax, let it all go. So it's time to drink some water. So always try to feel your own body if you need something to drink or if you need something to eat. Then you pause your session with gratitude. You bring something and then you open again your session and you continue with your focus on receiving love, light, and healing. When you inhale and when you exhale, you express gratitude. But yeah, it's difficult. So, where have you been? What have you done? Well, Olaf knows. And if and also trip and faults, I think. Wanda. What was the other one, Olaf? There were three. Oh yeah, Viola, and then there was another one. Viola, Wanda, Triple Falls, and who was that other one? I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Anyways, so relax. Take your time to relax. And if you can bring your heart at peace, your mind at peace, then you can take much better coping with the problems. So one thing I know about problems is they are always there. But because they are always there does not mean that you need to take them in your hands at any given time. So empty your hands. Wipe all the shit off your hands. So my father said, what happens if you are going to pick up all the shit that's on the ground? Well, your hands are going to smell. So when you do not pick up all the shit to you, you say, nope, gone, 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 no shit. then it will be more relaxed. And when you think thoroughly, then you have a thought process. And when people are in a hurry and actually trying to communicate with you in a very hurry and a lot of velocity in the communication, like demanding an instant answer, well, for them, it's time to practice patience. Because I like to say, okay, nice question. I will think about it. I will let you know tomorrow. Then I have time to think about it. So don't let stories or things trigger you to decide and assume as possible. No. Make sure you don't. Make sure you don't answer too quickly. Take your time to think. Take your time to study and understand that I can give an answer to every question that you ask me. Ask me anything, I can answer it. And then somebody was giving me a really difficult question about computer chips and what's inside. And I do not even know how to formulate the question. That difficult the question was. But I had an answer. And I said, well, hear me out. I don't know. I don't know is also a question, an answer to the question. So, before you thought that I was that intelligent, like the source, and know everything, nope. But I can't answer every question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that either. Why you keep asking me? Relax, relax. So we are having fun now. So let me see how this works. And why is it gone now? Ah, works like that. Okay. So now I put it up there. That's really strange. Yeah, the layout is not really. Oh my god. What is it? No, not like that. What did I do? No, it's not nice. This is not nice. Let me see. Oh, with that button it functions, but the layout on the screen is totally messed up. That's not fun. Yeah, I'm also on YouTube, guys. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. So, because now it's no longer possible, so I had some more totally purple. Totally purple. Isn't that beautiful? That's actually the color of the sky with the sun coming a little bit through it. Yes. So I'm not that confident, but I'm going to wave. Hello, people on YouTube. We are trying things out, and it doesn't always go the way we like. But, anyways, so I'm still searching for the best live streaming platform that streams audio the best. So I don't give an F about the images. I want that the audio of talking and music combined has different scores with walls programmed in between. So please fix your live stream. So yeah, I don't know where, yeah, on TikTok like this it's not possible. Yeah, when I understand colors, so not specifically in rainbow colors, but in spirituality, I would say you have silver and gold as highest, and gold as highest, it's somewhere similar to purple indeed. You also see that in martial arts, for example, Aikido, that wear purple clothes. So relax and talk to each other. Let's relax. Let's invest every day in a moment to relax, to re energize, to decharge the negativity, and to recharge with positivity. So, if every human being is doing that, then we will not feel like we are going to fight each other because we are relaxed. Our heart is at peace, our mind is at peace, and that's how we express true strength. It's not true strength becoming a fighter. That is physical strength, and physical strength not controlled is using it in the wrong way. It's only showing weakness. Anger is weakness. Negativity is easy. It's doing all that crazy, spiritual, divine, positive stuff that people call crazy, but I don't mind because it's showing your strength through what you can go. And I remind you, people, the only path to heaven goes through hell. Eye opener. Other people say, mind blowing. So, we need to prepare our spirit or soul and actually use this physical life to practice enlightenment so we can go like a balloon, like the phoenix rising up through the heaven. You go up, 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 up. You will not reach heaven that quickly, but you will not be in the flames or even in the worst hell, which is the ice cold, freezing, darkest, almost no light or completely black. Yeah, it's not that enjoyable over there. So, yeah, we need to relax and ask other people to relax with us. So if you're in a family, you can say, "Hey, I'm going to relax. Are you also going to relax?" So the tensions given from the television, all the lies, oh my God, people are acting like parrots and parroting the lies and still stressed. All I ask is, turn off the television, relax. Relax with me. No? Okay then. Stress yourself out. Stress yourself out if you wish. And I will sit on the sofa and I will watch the news. Oh, yeah. I said to him, you better relax. You better relax. Now you're in the news. Setting stuff on fire and stuff. So, yeah, relax. And ask other people, invite other people to relax. Make it a moment when you wake up, start with relaxation. Before you go to bed, start with relaxation. And whatever you practice, it does not matter if you pray, if you meditate, but train your awareness, train your mind, train your spirit. Be thankful for everything, for the food, for the water, for Mother Earth carrying your weight. And now I am doing this, and this morning I did it in Dutch. Relaxing in Dutch. Now I think that all Dutch people, just by the language they use, they need to relax because, hey, did you ever hear the Dutch talk? They sound like stressed out gremlins. So they definitely need to relax. So relax with me. If you can, breathe in slowly through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So while you breathe in through your nose, you can do that with awareness and the focus on receiving of love, light, and healing. So you inhale love, light, and healing. You exhale with an expression of gratitude. A gratitude for source, a gratitude for, a thank you for Mother Nature, a thank you for Mother Earth, a thank you for the grass that's tickling underneath your feet. So many things to be thankful for. And then after you practice gratitude, your face is going to change like this. You are going to smile and be happy. I love myself, and therefore I'm able to love you too. But that is what I'm experiencing actually when I take the time to, with my fully awareness, being grateful to all of creation, to all the beauty, and to inhale love, light, and healing. And then love, light, and healing is bouncing against trauma. And then what happened to me in the past, when you first start practicing, for the first time the love, light, and healing is banging against your trauma. I know what you are going to do. You are going to cry. And that's okay, because that's a cleansing your head soul. Tears cleansing your head soul, freeing your mind of trauma. And then you feel relief. First you cry out loudly, and then you get in the middle space, which I really thought was funny. But understand that your breathing is typically different. So when you cry, it goes like, you breathe differently. Then you get in a stage between crying and laughing. And you say that your brain are so confused that they do not know, do I need to laugh? Do I need to cry? Do I need to laugh? Do I need to cry? And after that, it's not even funny. I do not know why I laugh. It's probably because of all the good feeling and the endorphins exploding in my mind of all the positivity. But afterwards, it will feel enlightened. You know, you feel the relief. You got what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, I laugh meditation. Laughing is really. Oh my god, my ribs. Laughing is really healthy. Yeah, I need to breathe because you control the heart rate. Because sometimes you cannot stop laughing. Oh my god, I'm going to drink some water. Oh my god, I hope that you guys feel as great as I feel now. And hopefully it's helpful to you. Hopefully I can bring a smile upon your face. Um, yeah, what I experience now is what I know as divine. And when that goes through the body, I get, but I'm a sun spirit, so you have three different spiritual groups. You have sun spirits, water spirits, and clay earth spirits. All Christian. You did read it in the Bible. And there were people, human beings made from water. They are related to the moon. So you have the moon spirit, sun spirit, and the earth spirit. That are the two main groups of the spiritual group of humanity. And now, will it so that between moon, sun, and earth spirits, sometimes the information from a sun spirit to one of the others is automatically not accepted, so they need to learn it from the other one because they are it's ancient time, and then you go back to the lost continent of Lemuria, the land of hope, Sumeria, and Atlantis. That were three nuclear forces or of that type of kind in ancient times when technology was fully developed. Anyways, relax. So I'm not sure, Olaf, if you can hear the background music on TikTok also, or only on YouTube. I think it's a little bit too soft for. But to me, that's also something, when you go into the breathing techniques and you're thankful for the food. And Olaf, did you had enough energy when you woke up the next day after relaxing? Did you have enough energy for the repetition, drumming? Okay. Well, that's very good. Yeah, I need to go back. So, yeah, there is a possibility that we as human beings can take the responsibility that in these end times, where the tensions are growing bigger, we can take the responsibility to make a point of peace, to invite people to relax. And if you don't relax, then your path of a hurry would probably have more obstacles that are more difficult to take. But why is that needed? Well, this depends on which type of soul you are. Some souls, they need to learn the hard way, and other souls learn the soft way. And that was the bell for a moment to think about the other one and what we do for the other one. Practice unselfish behavior and bring some relief, enlightenment, positivity in this world. And be grateful. Be grateful for anything and everything that you want until you have a smile upon your face. Did you ever try that? If I only start to be thankful for the phone I use, the app I use, the people on the app, yeah, you can be thankful for that. But yeah, there are millions of people with an attention span of less than a minute, and everybody is in a hurry. Oh no, now I know it. I did exactly 1 minute of research and I know it all. So that's why I am going to remake the song of Queen with Freddie Mercury, and the song lyrics does not fit me. But the song is I want it all. I want it all. No, I'm not going to sing. I say Freddie, I'm going to sing I know it all. I know it all. I know it all. And I know it now. Scrolling on TikTok. Watching 1 minute videos. And now I know it all. Something like that. You need to have fun in your life and you need to relax. Relax. Breathe and be grateful for everything, my Lord, and be happy. And then you will have a good night's sleep. And what happened to me, the next day at 5 o'clock, I wake up and I did not sleep long. But if you relax, it seems like you automatically take a rest. And then it was 5 o'clock. I woke, and you can see it in my post. And I secretly recorded a bird whistle. And then I said to the bird, "Get your brothers and sisters, because now you are soloing." No, I won the concert. But I noticed one thing, that the whistling became chirping. Then I thought, is that an other bird or was it the same bird and making a different noise? So that's a little bit thing. So now I only need to figure out if or how many hours I can go on the Restream. So there are different programs, and I think in layout, StreamYard is user friendly. Restream, well, it does not really fit well in my screen, but maybe I need to adjust the, because if I do the big screen on, I cannot see everything. I cannot see everything. So I hope you guys have a nice weekend. I hope you take the time to relax, that you halve your problems and invite other people into a relaxed lifestyle. You know, you go outside and you spread relaxation. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I know for sure that I'm going to bring myself in this state of mind of positivity. Maybe I pick up my acoustic guitar and go to the river. That does not mean that I'm going to play on it. Maybe I just go to the river and see which people I can meet and which people I can give a heart greeting. A Sonko Isonko, that's where the hearts touch each other when you greet. So you put your head on the right side and then you give the hug where the hearts touch each other. That's what I learned from a chacaruna from Peru, from the Quero. Very thankful for that. Many years they came to the Netherlands and do a ritual there and actually reintroducing the Dutch people, but the Netherlands has very bad karma. That's what we can say. So it depends on that karma. If I think, oh my God. When I think that, I need to relax immediately. Anyways, The system, the matrix, what I was talking about, is pulling you into that, and it's becoming more dark and more dark. So the days that are going darker to me, it's the system going darker. The 3 days of darkness are probably the 3 days without internet. In your backpack, in your survival pack, it's good to have these old mobile phones because the new mobile phones have 5G. But energy wise, the thing that first drops when the electricity goes out is 5G. Then 5G out, they go to 4G. 4G out, they go to 3G. So if you have the 3G phone still, put it in your survival backpack. So you might send a message to somebody by phone. I thought that was a good survival tip just in case. You don't need to throw them away. Put them in your survival backpack. As long as you keep the batteries in a great shape, that will do. Or make sure you can charge it. So yeah, that's good. And also the old cars that don't have electricity are the most safe cars. Okay. But anyways, we came here to relax, and we have more than 1 hour on YouTube. So I think for now, but, there is a button.